Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're painting Hero Forge character that I made for a D&D campaign. And this character originally was for a ranger that is no longer in our campaign. And we had somebody join us that's playing a rogue. And he liked this piece because it had a Game of Thrones type cloak at the top that's furs. But I ended up seeing later in the video, I don't really cover it because when I was painting the furs, I was kind of off the camera a little too much, so I just ended up not using the footage, but I ended up dry brushing white on it and then darkening it with some washes. He wanted his character to have like a black and gray tone, and I'm doing an underdark gray. It's not like a full-blown gray for the top, and that's what kind of what I wanted to give him. And he also wanted some green highlights, which you'll see in a second. Decided to do a wash like super early on for the top, and it's super controlled. I'm not going all over the mini because usually you do a wash and put it all over the mini, but the top had like a diamond design, a lot of crevices that needed to, have some depth and shadow to. So instead of going over each one with like abyssal black or trying to be super thin, I just went and did a wash. I think it turned out pretty well. Like I said, you want to keep it super controlled. You don't want to have it going everywhere, especially not right now when I'm just starting to paint them. Here we are at the green highlights like the player wanted for his character, his little mini. And as you can see, I already painted the bow green and the arrow feathers white, and also put white in the fur. As I stated earlier, I put a wash on the cloak for the furs, on white furs, to blend them in more with the cloak. And the reason you didn't see any of those other paintings for the bow and the arrow is the feathers is because I was clumsy and I had the miniature off camera. So right now I'm just painting the edging of the top and the little clasps that you'll see. I will say the brushes that I just bought are amazing. So if anybody's just starting out painting, I highly suggest investing in a good set of brushes, and then also make sure you get a good reasonable soap to clean your brushes afterwards so that you can make the brushes last longer. That's like one of the biggest things. Paints, I mean, there's good quality paints, there's not bad. I'm just using the D&D version of the Army Painter paints. I like them just fine. But any acrylic paints will pretty much work, and as long as you know colors you can mix. But I can't express enough to invest a good set of brushes when you start painting. For the rest of the mini, like his belt and the quiver that the arrows are in and his boots, I went for a rigid leather brown. Gives a real the color is designed to make it look like a real piece of leather, and that's what I'm going for the rest of the mini, and kind of tied in all together. here we go, a Hero Forge Rogue. I will say this, the color choices I probably wouldn't have made personally, but this is what the player wanted his character to look like, and I think it turned out pretty good for a quick video and a quick paint job, because I did this like right before the campaign started on the day, or our campaign session. So I got a quick paint job in, and I think it turned out pretty good. But hope y'all like it. Till next time, peace.
Standing at the crossroads between a light